Greetings, in this video I'm going to quickly create a John Wick-inspired caricature based on this sketch using Character Creator, ActorMIXER, the Caricature Mixer pack, and Blender. The Caricature Mixer pack greatly facilitates this process as it is based on common directions for character exaggeration and body type. Give it a look if you need a good starting point or you want to dial in a bit of exaggeration. I want to show how you can use ActorMIXER to create a strong base for exaggerated characters. I will start by creating a rough foundation for the character using the Caricature Mixer pack. Quickly fit the character with a prefab suit, then send the character to Blender for some sculpting adjustments and hair creation. I will round things off by sending the character to iClone and sample an AI generated animation using the Video Mocap plugin. Let's begin. I will initiate an ActorMIXER session by clicking the button and choosing the male option. I previously loaded the Caricature Mixer pack for this session, so those options are present. I want a fairly slender body, a thin face, and a long narrow nose, or as close as I can get to it. Now I'll start to define the shape of my character by mixing the presets. I'm leaning towards the thin shape for this caricature. For me, the hardest part is getting started in a certain direction, so when the character is pushed towards a direction, it makes everything else much easier. While this pack can provide a solid foundation for exaggerated characters, I would also recommend studying artists like Tom Richmond if you really want to develop a nice caricature style. At this point I've exited ActorMIXER and I'm in the process of adjusting the character a bit further using Character Creator's tools, such as the morph sliders and the proportion editor. Caricatures are often defined by their larger than normal heads, so I will scale up his head to give him that caricature look. After making some additional adjustments using the edit mesh tools and basic morph functions of Character Creator, I give the character a basic suit using my existing content library. I will also add some facial hair. I couldn't quite find what I wanted for hair using my own library, so I will try to create that in Blender. With the character now in Blender, I'm able to better fit the clothing, adjust the facial hair, and further refine the face. Creating hair is one of the many things I haven't quite mastered with 3D, but the Blender hair tool add-on helps a lot with various hairstyles like John Wick's. In addition to creating the hair, I also found a tie in my Blender assets that was suitable for this outfit. Once assets are created, they can be rigged to the main character by selecting the item, then the armature, and pressing Ctrl P to parent them. The most common selection for parenting and to transfer the weights would be with automatic weights. Then you can adjust the weight skinning as needed. For hair like this, I generally assign 100% weights to the head vertex group. For longer hair, I might also include the neck groups. With everything ready, I send the character back to Character Creator for any needed adjustments, and then off to iClone. Before I use the Video Mocap plugin from iClone, I generate an AI video to use as the source. Kinda goofy moves, but suitable for this demo. Since this is a credit-based service, I would recommend using videos with very deliberate motions that are not too fast for maximum benefit. Things like dance moves are perfect, but some super fast combat motions and flips might get mixed results. I forgot to select Detect Actors, which is useful if you have multiple characters, but since this is a solo animation, I'm fine. This 18-second animation took about 10 minutes to sample, which seems like a long time, but to manually animate this without the assistance of library animations would take significantly longer. With the motion generated, I can now apply it to the character. It will generate a plane with the input video behind your character for comparison purposes. Because I had previously experimented and fumbled a few times with bad video inputs, I was able to maximize my animation results this time around. I was looking for something suitable for John Wick, and although this doesn't quite match his suave, high-action gun fu style, I was at least able to generate and sample adequate fighting animations. And there we have it. John Wick is animated and ready for revenge.